Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, for exciting NCCAA Division II women's soccer, as the Eagles are playing host to the Tigers of NJCAA Andrew College. You see the ladies lining up, and we're going to pause here for our national anthem and be ready to begin in just a moment. And there you see the Tigers from Andrew College and the TBC Eagles out there greeting each other, saying hello, and getting ready to begin this afternoon's women's-men's doubleheader. Later today, Trinity Baptist College will have an NCCAA Division II South Region contest against the Tigers, but a different school, Trinity College of Florida. TBC Eagles will be in the home whites, and they're playing with 10 this afternoon. Andrew College wearing the dark blue jerseys with the lighter blue shoulders, and we are getting ready in just a couple of moments. Andrew College comes into today's action with a record of no wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie overall. No wins, 5 losses, 1 tie in the Georgia Collegiate Athletics Association. That tie came against a team we know very well from just a week ago, Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. TBC took them down to the wire. Abraham won that game 5-4. The tie was 1-1 between Abraham Baldwin and Andrew College. Meanwhile, the TBC Eagles are 2-3 overall and a South Region record of 2-1. This is a non-conference game. Their last games, we told you about Abraham Baldwin 4-3 on September 29th, and they took the fall to Toccoa Falls last Saturday 3-1. Eagles will play Toccoa Falls again on Friday, October 15th, less than a week from today. Kaya Rice, the starting goalkeeper, not available. She was injured in that Toccoa Falls game last weekend, so it will be Rebecca Fountain in goal. Rebecca finished that game in the goal. She allowed 2 goals and saved 2 shots on goal. Lainey Foster and Alexis Tolaire also not available for today's game, so the Eagles are playing with 10. They're going to have to take care of themselves and make sure they're all able to stay on the field. Andrew College, 2 goals on the season, 1 from Mercedes Trejo, 1 from Nicole Romero, and Kylie Figali has an assist for Andrew College. Maddie Da Silva leads the TBC Eagles in scoring. She has scored 7 times. Victoria Fonseca got the goal at Toccoa Falls a week ago. And this game is now underway. Andrew College going from the left to the right, wearing the dark uniforms, and the Eagles are in the home whites. Ball game just underway in case you're just now joining us, and as we said last time, really enjoying the on-screen scoreboard. Thank you to Coach John D. Jones and technology guru here at Trinity Ministries, Dante McNeil, for helping us get that set up. Dean Bureau, my son, is our cameraman, and he works all this technology. And I'm Ray Bureau, glad to bring you the action. On the move is Mercedes Trejo, trying to get around one, and That shot is blocked away by an Eagles defender. Turn and a fire and batted up into the air off Fountain, but then knocked out of bounds. And the Eagles are able to avoid the first goal of the game. Give one save to Rebecca Fountain. And the shot from Mercedes Trejo. In fact, she fired off 2 and got one of those on goal. Thought for a moment that last shot had gone in, but it went behind the nylon. And Eagles are playing down 1. So an advantage to Andrew College, who has a couple of reserves as well over on the bench. That is Victoria Fonseca. She wears number 7 right in the middle of the circle. She is stripped of the ball. And the Tigers looking to advance up the field once again. There's a pass intended for Anna German, but Fountain beats German to the ball and picks this one up off the ground. Actually, I believe I made a mistake. I see Lainey Foster out there on the field. And we have an Eagle player down. That is Isabel Fialos, one of our leading scorers and the leading assist player for the TBC Eagles. Fialos, 4 goals and a pretty good number of assists. Again, the Eagles can ill afford to lose anybody. They're already playing shorthanded. It is Elizabeth Ruiz that is not available this afternoon. So TBC without Rice, Ruiz, and Tolaire. That is Maddie Da Silva on the move, and she sends the ball back towards midfield. Michaela Dahl could not catch up to it, and so that goes out of bounds and over to the Tigers. And we have a whistle. That is going to be our first foul of the game. Going to be a free kick for the Eagles. Janae Torres will set things up. And she'll just gently tap this one back into play. Fonseca gets around one defender, sends this one towards Da Silva, up the right side. Da Silva giving chase. All alone, she's able to keep that one in bounds. Now dribbling inside the box, but booted away by the defense. Tigers get this one out of bounds. It's Trinity Baptist throw-in. Fialos grabs a loose ball outside the box, and then she takes the pass right back, sends it inside towards Fonseca, but it's off her foot, now back towards midfield. Tigers now on the move. And this one goes out of bounds. And it is going to be a throw-in for Andrew College. Tigers with the throw-in right in front of us. Ball heading up toward the top of the box. Janae Torres uses her body to keep Mercedes Trejo from getting to the ball, and Rebecca Fountain's able to pick it up. Tigers get possession once again. Here is a pass looking for Trejo. Foster able to get in front of Trejo, but Trejo does get off the shot. That's a shot on goal and a really nice diving save for Rebecca Fountain, her second. Trejo's third attempt already and second on goal. 5 minutes in, no score as of yet. But Trejo for Andrew has fired off 3 shots already. TBC yet to get one off, but Da Silva trying to change that now. She has speed and up the right side. And good defense getting on top of Maddie Da Silva. Yalos sends this one in. It deflects off the Tiger player and to the goalkeeper. Bree Neese, the goalkeeper for the Tigers. Now on the move goes Trejo. One coming up behind. Trejo shoots and scores right into the middle of the goal. So 1-0, Tigers lead. That is a fourth attempt for Trejo, and she got past everybody. Had only the goalkeeper left to beat, and Trejo made a terrific shot right to the center of the net, and that gives Andrew College a 1-0 lead. That comes approximately 6 minutes into the ball game. Fonseca gets it back into play for the Eagles. Yalos at midfield. Her toe tap gets away. Reseda Frere sends this one up to the offensive side, but Fonseca intercepts the pass. And a whistle will go against Janae Torres and the Eagles. So a free kick for Andrew College. Hey, Coach, who's in goal? Nikki Clark is the goalkeeper for Andrew College. She has allowed 3 goals on the season, and she has saved 3 in limited action. Bree Neese, 8 goals allowed, but 23 saves, and Chase Liddell has also played keeper, 8 goals and 13 saves. This is Nikki Clark wearing the red jersey. Addie Boast able to send this one back towards midfield. And a ball headed towards the top of the penalty box. Contact and no call, and Torres sends this one all the way across the field and out of bounds. Throw in and deflected back out of bounds, and this will go to the TBC Eagles. Tigers have the ball near midfield. And Torres sends it back across the midfield stripe. At midfield, Tigers come away with possession. And a pushing foul is going to go against Andrew College.
Hey, defense, what do we work on in practice? Y'all just, both of y'all get right in the pressure.
Big boot upfield for the Eagles. Battle for the ball, won by Kennedy Fisher. And this one rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Andrew College with the throw-in. Throw-in Tigers all the way across the field. Checking on what I thought was a little bit of audio difficulty. Shante Cannon, number 12, getting guarded by Fialos. Cannon wins that battle, sends the ball inside the penalty box, and Fountain able to beat Cannon to the ball and jump on top and keep Cannon from getting off a shot. It is 1-0 Andrew College. We are approximately 10.5 minutes into the first half. Sierra Warren with the boot. Now she's going into the wind. De Silva gets around a defender, has one to beat, gets around the goalkeeper, trips over the goalkeeper Clark, no call. And the defense is able to clear that one away. Maddie De Silva wanted a call as she tripped over Clark but did not get it. And the Eagles have a throw in all the way over on the far sideline. Opportunity, but Clark was able to keep De Silva from getting off the shot. Fialos fires. That one is knocked down by the defense. Sierra Warren takes aim and misses wide to the right. First opportunity for TBC. Sierra Warren with the shot and a goal kick for Nikki Clark. And Clark just taps this one back into play. Really nice Saturday afternoon here on the west side. A tiny bit overcast, but the rain we had yesterday has ended. Have a small chance of rain today. Here is Fonseca firing and just pulling it a little bit wide to the right. She had beaten Nikki Clark. That one took a right turn just before the post. Fonseca's first attempt of the afternoon. That's going to be a goal kick for Clark and the Tigers. Earlier this week, we had rain forecast for this afternoon. We got a whole lot of it about this time 24 hours ago. And it rained hard and long, but then stopped suddenly. Haven't had any rain since, and we're hoping that it does hold off until we're done with today's soccer action. There's a penalty against Andrew College and a free kick for TBC. Fonseca not afraid to go for the goal from this far out. See what she does now, and she uses both feet very well. Sends that one inside to De Silva. Again, contact, no call, and a loose ball inside the box. Fialos tried to fire, but she was blocked by Braceda Frere. Good defense by the Tigers. Goes out of bounds, and it's Trinity's throw-in. Braceda Frere, wearing number 14, got her body in front of the ball. Able to knock down the attempt from Fialos. First attempt of the afternoon a moment ago for Isabel Fialos. Another throw in for TBC. Eagles again playing with 10, so slight disadvantage. They've been very aggressive in these last few minutes. Torres chasing the ball back down in the backfield and sending it forward. And Michaela Dahl tangles up with Annalise Mullis, and Mullis gets called for the trip. Fialos waiting for the whistle. She gets her signal and sends this one toward the box. And we're going to have another whistle against Andrew, a handball. And that one was outside the box, so TBC will have a free direct kick, but not a penalty kick. Ball hit right off the wrist of one of the Andrew College players. It will be a free direct kick, and it looks like Victoria Fonseca will take the kick. And again, she's not afraid to go right at the goal. She gets her whistle, and the shot is off the crossbar. Fialos with the header, but that goes right to Clark and just missed getting that goal as it hit the crossbar. So Fonseca gets shot and a shot on goal. Fialos did the header, so give her a shot on goal and a save for Nikki Clark. Meanwhile, the ball in the forefield of the Tigers goes out of bounds, and they will have a throw-in. Fonseca got under that one just an iota too much. She struck that one exceptionally hard, but unfortunately it hit right off the crossbar. Sierra Warren playing defense, finds Michaela Dahl heading toward the far sideline. On top of her is Annalise Mullis, and Mullis will knock that one out of bounds. Throw in for the Eagles. And another one out of bounds. This one off Fonseca, so a throw in for Andrew. One nothing, Andrew leads. About 28.5 minutes left in the first half. Now the time you see on the screen is unofficial. The gentlemen in the fluorescent yellow jerseys keep track of that. Cannon trying to get through two defenders, but Fialos knocks that one away. Warren sends that one to De Silva in the middle of the field, and De Silva keeps it away from Ashante Cannon. And De Silva gets to the ball first, but sends this one out of bounds. Maddie De Silva, a very tough young lady out there. We've seen her take many hard hits, especially during that Ed Waters game, and she gets right back up and continues on playing. It is Trinity's throw-in. We also have a tri-match in the gym, volleyball between Trinity Baptist, Florida College, and Johnson University of Florida. That's going to begin at 2 p.m. Florida College and Johnson will play first. Fountain picks this one up. That looked more like a pass. That went astray. Trinity Baptist volleyball will play Johnson University of Florida at 4, and then the Falcons of Florida College at 6 p.m. And they're going to stream on the Facebook page, TBC Eagles Volleyball. Torres sends this one to Fonseca right in front of us. Now a loose ball in the middle of the field. De Silva coming up from behind and trying to get it away from Trejo, who's already scored for Andrew.
Hey, Bo, good idea.
Laney Foster allows Fountain to pick this one up, and Fountain will let her teammates get upfield and into position. Hey, in the fall exhibition season, Eagles softball split a doubleheader a couple of days ago, Thursday, against Florida State College at Jacksonville. We won the second game thanks to a 2-run walk-off home run from Brittany Fry, beating one of the best junior college programs in Northeast Florida. And the Eagles also held Division I JU to a 4-3 score through 7 innings. JU won that one. They actually played 10 innings, but through the first 7, which is the official in the regular season, it was just 4-3 JU against a Division I opponent. That one rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Andrew's ball.
Hey, early.
So way to go, Eagles softball, looking good in the fall exhibition. Warren collides with Cannon. Good sportsmanship by Warren, helping Cannon up. No whistle. And Janae Torres beat Trejo to the ball and kept Trejo from firing. Trejo scored the goal only 6 minutes into the game. That's the 1-0 score you see on your screen right now. Fialos to the left sideline. It gets by Warren and rolls out of bounds. That's an Andrew College throw-in. Men's and women's basketball not far away. October 30th is an exhibition game for TBC Eagles men's basketball. Then they'll begin the regular season November 4th. Now, both of those schedules are already up. De Silva trying to get past Kylie Figali, but Figali knocks that one out of bounds. And it looks like we may have our first corner kick of the afternoon. Yalos will head over and take the kick. Ready to check in for Andrew College, number 6, Jolene Jones. She's right underneath the camera tower, standing under my son, Dean. Yalos makes her approach, sends this one right in front of the goal and over everybody, and it's going to roll towards the far sideline and get tracked down by an Andrew College defender. Caitlin Jones right at midfield. Maddie Boast coming up on defense. Jones sends this one looking toward German near the corner. Boast racing German to the ball. Boast wins the race but knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick. I thought Boast had knocked it out, but it hit off of German. That's going to bring us to the first half water break. With the score, Andrew College 1, Trinity Baptist nothing. We have approximately 23 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll take advantage of this opportunity, like we usually do, to go over the upcoming schedules for both the Tigers and the Eagles. And as we usually do, we'll start with our guests. 4 regular season games remaining for Andrew College. Wednesday the 13th, Andrew is at Gordon State College for an evening affair, 7 p.m. That's this coming Wednesday the 13th. Sunday, October 17th, it's Andrew College at Columbia State Community College. That's an 11 a.m. kickoff time. Then Andrew will host Trinity Baptist at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, October 19th. And the regular season finale for Andrew is at home against Gordon State College at 2 p.m. on Sunday, October 24th. You can get all that information by going to andrewfightingtigers.com and selecting the sport of your choice. For the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, after today's game, the next match here on the home field, Friday against Toccoa Falls College in a South Region affair. That will be 4 p.m. on Friday, October 15th. Had a little bit of an issue right in the middle of that. Andrew College on October 19th. As we told you, that's a 2 p.m. kickoff time. Then the Eagles will finish up the regular season with a home-and-home series against Bob Jones University. Home game at 5 p.m. on October 23rd. That's homecoming Saturday. And the regular season finale at Bob Jones University on October 30th. We'll pause here and resume in just a moment here on TBC Eagles. And back underway. Approximately 23 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-0 Andrew. That goal came just 6 minutes in by Mercedes Trejo. Only goal scored so far. That one hits off Jolene Jones. Warren taps it to Fonseca. Fialos looking for Fonseca. She gets through the entire defense to the left side of the box. Tries to put a move on a defender. Did not work, and Andrew's able to clear that one away. And we have ourselves, well, I thought I heard a whistle. Sierra Warren tried to send that one toward the goal and pushed it a little bit to the left. I thought I heard a whistle, but it was not a whistle. Second shot attempt of the afternoon for Sierra Warren. Close towards midfield. De Silva gets the ball away from Brianna Kitchens. And now De Silva trying to dribble through the defense. She is tripped up, and that's going to be a direct free kick for the TBC Eagles. And it looks like it's approximately 12 to 15 yards beyond the top of the 18 box. Fonseca came very close on a similar free kick before the water break, hit the crossbar, and then a header attempt by Fialos was saved by Nikki Clark. Fonseca gets her whistle, makes her approach, sends this one up, and it is knocked down by Clark on a nice diving, or leaping save, rather. That's her second save, Fonseca's third shot attempt and second on goal. Nice leap by Nikki Clark, and she has saved two, and we have a foul called against De Silva at midfield. Hello, Mr. Don Griffith, watching the Eagles here on TBC Eagles. Free kick for the Tigers. This one sent all the way into the box. It hit off someone, I couldn't see who, and rolls out of bounds. Looks like that hit off an Eagle defender, so that's going to be the first corner kick of the afternoon for Andrew. Kylie Figali will take the corner kick. She will angle this one in toward the goal, the right-footed kicker. Figali's ready. Sends this one to the top of the box, and it's headed away. And a whistle. We had a blocking foul called against Andrew, so a free kick for the Eagles deep in their defensive territory. Now, Fountain usually takes the goal kicks and free kicks deep. Kaya Rice, the starting goalkeeper, unavailable for the TBC Eagles. On the season, Rice has allowed 13 goals while saving 35. Fountain, 2 goals allowed, 2 saves, and all 4 of those events came in last week's game at Toccoa Falls. Ball kept in bounds across the field by Cielo Murillo. Trinity now on the move. There's De Silva up the right side. Moving into the box, and she is tripped up from behind. The question is, was she inside the box? And De Silva draws the foul. No indication yet, but now it looks like they're moving the ball to the PK line. So a golden opportunity for the Eagles to tie the score. Sir, this clock stopped. It will be Fonseca taking the PK, and the shot is good.
Come on!
Victoria Fonseca ties the score at 1. 18-20 approximately remaining in the first half. Fourth shot attempt, third on goal for Fonseca. Eagles are on the board. Trejo started the scoring 6 minutes in, and with about 18-20 left, Victoria Fonseca ties it up. She got that one just inside the left post. This one was a pass looking for Cannon, but well out of her reach. Fountain walks this one up to the top of the box. She's kicking into the wind. That will change in the second half, assuming the wind stays the same. It's not a very hard wind, but blowing enough to knock down a ball up in the air. There's De Silva across the far side, up the sideline, and this one rolls out of bounds. This is going to be TBC's throw-in. De Silva up and limping, but again, she's a tough young lady, and she also knows her team already playing with only 10 today. And a whistle as the ball was near midfield. That's going against Andrew, so it will be a free kick for TBC. So Janae Torres, just outside the midfield circle, will get us back underway. That one up into the wind, headed up, and another whistle. This one's going against Trinity, and it will be Andrew with the free kick. Both teams head up the field. Nikki Clark will take the kick and tap this one back into play. She sends it to Fagali. Men's soccer at 4 p.m., and we do plan to bring it to you here on TBC Eagles. It's Trinity Baptist against Trinity College of Florida, another Tigers team. That is a South Region matchup. Up the right sideline goes Jolene Jones. Maddie Boast able to boot that one back. This one hits off Cannon. She wins the race for the ball, but loses control, and Torres clears it away. Cannon, though, gets the ball right back. Boast has two attackers coming up from behind, and she does the wise thing and puts that one out of bounds. She didn't really have time to try to adjust and send it out toward the sideline. She did what she could do, and it will be a corner kick for Andrew. That'll be their second of this first half. Off in the distance, you see the evolving TBC Eagles softball field, hoping that it will be game ready at some point in the spring, if that is possible. They practice on that field every day. Corner kick is headed away by Fialos, and then Torres clears it away. Katie Smith tracks down the ball, sends it back inside the scoring area, and cleared by De Silva. Long shot attempt off the foot of Briseda Frere, and she struck that one well, but missed wide to the right. That is her first shot attempt of the afternoon. That was from around 40 yards out. Fialos sends this one back towards midfield, but Frary intercepts the pass. Waiting to check in is Anna German. Anna, we've already called your name a couple times, chasing down some balls, making a couple of good plays. That's enough out of you for today. You can save it for your next game. There's De Silva at midfield, pulls back, maintains possession. Michaela Dahl guarded by Caitlin Jones, and this one off Dahl and out of bounds. So a throw in for Andrew. And the whistle just giving a chance for Andrew to make the substitution. Anna German heads on. Kennedy Fisher will come off. One to one, about 13 and a half left in this first half. Goals scored by Mercedes Trejo 6 minutes in, and Victoria Fonseca on a penalty kick with about 18 and 20 left to go in the first half. Fountain beat Cannon to the ball. Rebecca Fountain from right here in Jacksonville played her high school soccer at Christ Church Academy. There goes Fonseca past midfield. Hits Fialos. She was trying to get the ball outside the bush. There's Sierra Warren. That one went into the wind, however. Didn't have much of a chance as the breeze has picked up nicely and that knocked the ball down. Ball sent upfield. Boast able to bounce it back to the other side of the stripe. Warren with Jones on top. Passes to De Silva at midfield. Foster's pass goes astray and is picked off. Heading up the field is Caitlin Jones. Ball was knocked away out of her possession. Janae Torres taps this one out of bounds. No, it stayed in. They had both slowed down as if it had crossed the line, but it didn't. Now this one batted up into the air, and it's out of bounds off the attacker for Andrew, and a throw-in for TBC. They both reacted as if the ball had gone out of bounds, but it did not a moment ago. Sent back towards midfield. Ball stolen away. Ferrara made that steal a moment ago. Sherman sends it back, and the Tigers will try to set up another chance to score. Ball over near the far sideline, kept in play by Trejo. She sends this one to the top of the box, overshoots her target, but Cannon gets on top of the ball, and Fialos comes from behind, knocks it away, and out of bounds. That was on the sideline, so that will be a throw-in. Ryan Heller of TBC Eagles baseball. Ryan, I bet you're going to have another monster year like you did last year.
I'm planning on it.
I'm hoping you are. On the mound and with the bat especially. Set a school record for home runs in a season last year. And you guys, you had a series that you had team records in runs scored in a single inning, a single game, and a single 3-game series. I challenge you to do that again. All right, Ryan says he accepts the challenge. Of course, Ryan a senior now? All right. That one tapped all the way back to the goalkeeper, Nikki Clark. Clark sends this one towards midfield. Andrew again looking for a chance to advance into scoring position. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Still tied at 1. Another Tiger ready to check in. Kennedy Fisher waiting for the opportunity in the final 9.5 minutes. Clark just taps this one back into play, gets it towards Frere. De Silva trying to come up, take the ball away, but Clark beats De Silva to the ball. De Silva did get the ball away from the defender, but a little bit out of her own reach. This one sent all the way up the field. Trejo racing with Foster, and a collision right as the two reach the ball. Call is offsides before the collision, so that's going to be Trinity's ball, and that's going to be sent back up the field just a bit. Torres kicking into the wind, finds Fonseca. And Fonseca battles with Smith for the ball. Clark sends this one back towards midfield. Wind is starting to blow a little bit harder left to right across your screen. Villalobos uses her body to knock this ball down, take it away. Finds De Silva inside the box, but offsides is called. De Silva had beat her defender, but broke a little too soon, and that kept her from getting off a shot. Ryan, how are you looking in the fall scrimmages so far?
Pretty good. Pretty good. We've had a few.
He says they're looking pretty good. They've had a few scrimmages. I heard you tell Reese you had one canceled today because of the water on the infield. Because we had a huge rainstorm here yesterday. He says they're looking good. A lot of new men on the team this year, and that seems to happen quite a bit. Takes a while for you to learn each other's tendencies, and usually after you have a few games together, that's when you guys start really to mesh and play some good baseball together. Foster trying to beat Cannon to the ball. Cannon gets there first, but Foster stays tight on defense. And this one rolls out of bounds, last touched by Cannon, so a great defensive effort by Foster. Under 7 minutes to go, if my time is correct. Villalobos playing good defense, knocking the ball away. As far as ball control is concerned, the teams have kind of traded off who's had the better ball control for several minutes at a time. This one sent inside to German. Eagles on the defense, keep German from getting off a shot. Now Villalobos takes the pass, sends it upfield, but missed De Silva. Andrew trying to get another opportunity to reclaim the lead. They scored first. Trinity tied it up. And that's been all the scoring so far. There's a pass towards De Silva. Can she beat the goalkeeper to the ball? Clark comes out of the box, a risky play, but if she didn't, De Silva may have had a free opportunity at the goal. So the risk pays off for Clark as she beats De Silva. Gets the ball upfield very quickly. Ball sent inside and knocked out of bounds by Maddie Boast. Trejo was trying to tap that one in towards Cannon just inside the goal box. Boast on the defense, once again doing really the only option she had. It will be a corner kick for the Tigers. Credit Maddie Boast with a nice defensive play. Third corner kick for Andrew. Trinity has had one. Agali gets her whistle. Allows her players to get into position. Corner kick, a low one-hopper that Villalobos is able to clear away very easily. Villalobos comes up from the backfield, sends this one for De Silva. However, it is Ferrari that beats De Silva to the ball, and Ferrari and De Silva now battling, and it rolls out of bounds off the foot of De Silva. So a throw in for Andrew. De Silva, though, able to take that throw in away. Clark with the easy pass toward Brasida Frary. Andrew near midfield, ball taken by Villalobos. Loose ball near midfield and won by the Tigers, but then Villalobos intercepts the pass and another battle for another loose ball. This time won by the Tigers. Sierra Warren with a nice defensive play to keep Jones from getting the pass off to Jolene Jones. Now right in front of us at the table, Boast picks this one up away from Jones. Cannon, the intended recipient, just outside the right side of the box, sends it with one in. She was looking for Jones, but missed her target. Prairie's pass taken away by Bose, but now a loose ball. Now Maddie Da Silva beats two defenders. Clark getting ready. Da Silva inside the box, shoots and scores! Maddie Da Silva gives the Eagles a lead on a fast break with the assist from Isabel Fialos. That came at about the 2:50 mark left in the first half. Eagles lead 2-1. She was on the defensive side of the field, so the offside's not a factor, and she beat both defenders. Clark stayed in goal, did not try to come out, and Da Silva with the shot that gives the Eagles a 2-1 lead. Excellent pass, great run, and a great shot from the leading scorer on the Eagles, Maddie Da Silva. So with approximately 2 minutes left in the first half, it is Trinity 2, Andrew College 1. And we're told we have about 3 minutes left, so I'll go ahead and add that extra minute to the clock. Again, time you see on the screen, unofficial. Ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Andrew's ball all the way across the field. Ball got away from Cannon, but Andrew maintains possession. Warren sends that back one up towards midfield. Over to the far sideline. A pass from Cannon. Gets away from her intended target. And out of bounds. It's going to be Andrew's throw in. I have about a minute 35 remaining. Andrew trying to tie things up before we go to the intermission, and the Eagles playing tough defense, clearing it back outside. Fialos with the boot back towards midfield. Wind knocks that one down. Eagles are going to have the wind at their backs in the second half, assuming no change in the wind. Loose ball inside the circle. Andrew comes up with possession. Frere sends this one inside the box. Heading for it is Murillo, but she can't get there in time, and it rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first half with the score: Trinity Baptist College 1, Andrew College 1. Mercedes Trejo scored the first goal of the game for Andrew about 6 minutes in. And Victoria Fonseca tied it up with a penalty kick. And then Maddie Da Silva, with about 3 minutes left in the first half, put the Eagles out in front 2-1, not 1-1. So we are now at the halftime intermission. We're going to pause right here. We'll recap the first half when we come back. 2-1, Trinity Baptist leads. You're watching TBC Eagles Women's Soccer here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. We are ready for the second half between the TBC Eagles and the Andrew College Tigers. Trinity Baptist leads 2-1 as we start play here in this second half. We'll get you up to date in just a moment on the goals scored and the saves and the other information. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman here at TBC Eagles Athletics. Reese Johnson, the official scorekeeper. Jamie Bird and Amber Bird are the game day coordinators, and they're doing double duties because we have the volleyball tri-match in the gymnasium as well, and this second half is now underway. Andrew scored first 6 minutes in on a goal from Mercedes Trejo, who has 4 total shots and all of them on goal. Victoria Fonseca tied it up with a penalty kick with approximately 18 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. There's a pass up the field. Da Silva beats 2 defenders, takes the shot, but misses wide to the left. It hit the net, but to the wrong side of the post. She tried to curve it in and just barely missed it, and that is her second shot and both on goal. Da Silva put Trinity Baptist ahead with about 3:50 left to go in the first half on a very similar play on a fast break with the assist from Isabel Fialos. This time, however, just, and I mean just barely wide left as the ball really did hit the net, but on the wrong side of the post. Each goalkeeper has saved 2. Rebecca Fountain for the Eagles and Nikki Clark for Andrew, but the Tigers now have a new young lady in goal. She's wearing the red jersey now on the right side of the field. That is Kennedy Fisher, who played much of the first half in the field. She is now in the goal, and we have no official numbers for Fisher, but I'm going to double check and make sure that is correct on their stats page. Andrew Fighting Tigers .com is the official website of the Andrew College Tigers. And we have ourselves a whistle, and it will be against Trinity Baptist and a free kick for the Tigers. And that is correct. This is Kennedy Fisher's first appearance in goal this season. She is the 5th goalkeeper that the Tigers have used. Taking the free kick will be Kylie Fagali. Just a gentle tap back into play. Fialos played a great defensive first half, and she nearly picked that one off. Michaela Dahl sends this one right in front of us, but it is grabbed by the Tigers. That was Fagali, who was right in front of us a moment ago, and that ball goes way out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for Andrew. Eagles got 9 shots in the first half, 6 of them on goal. Andrew fired a total of 7 times with 5 on goal. Again, Reese Johnson, our official scorekeeper for most of the TBC Eagles athletics events. That one out of bounds off Torres, and another throw-in for Andrew. Two to 1, TBC leads. Back underway with the throw-in. Fialos down, didn't stay down long at all. Andrew looking to tie it up. Ball just outside the penalty area. Good tight defense by the Eagles, and a long shot from about 30-some yards out. That was Anna German with her first attempt of the afternoon. Credit her with a shot on goal and a save for Rebecca Fountain. That's her 3rd. Eagles in the home whites, now going from the left to the right. Andrew in the dark jerseys, going from the right to the left. Fialos, that was Elizabeth Ruiz wearing number 15 for TBC. Da Silva knocks this one off of a defender and out of bounds. It'll be TBC's throw-in. The goals by TBC, Victoria Fonseca, her 8th of the season, and Maddie Da Silva, her 9th. They are the leading scorers. There's De Silva with possession on the right side. Yalos has 2 goals and now 7 assists on the season. Cannon clears that one away. However, Andrew tracks it down. Battle for the ball, and that battle's won by Nikki Clark, who is now wearing number 20. That is her you see now approaching midfield. She was a goalkeeper throughout the first half. Now sets up as a midfielder. Again, in case you missed the announcement, Kennedy Fisher now playing goalkeeper for Andrew, her first appearance of the season. Clark sends this one all the way to the near sideline. Haley Stovall, left side of the box. Stovall chases this one down, kept it in bounds, but a whistle. Looks like offsides was the call, and it'll be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Torres with a low line drive. Knocked down by Clark. Yalos picks it up, finds Sierra Warren, but Warren unable to control the pass, and this one goes out of bounds. It should be Andrew with the throw-in.
Don't get caught up wide, Kennedy. And be higher.
And a whistle inside the circle. Tripping foul called against Nikki Clark. Clark did a nice job in goal. She had 2 saves, 2 goals allowed. Torres with the boot. The Eagles now going with the wind. That wind hasn't changed. It's blowing just a little bit harder, about 7 to 8 miles per hour. De Silva wins the race to the ball, tries to put a move on her defender, looking for Fialos, but it got away just enough. And we have ourselves a whistle against TBC, so it will be Andrew with the throw-in. Mentioned Nikki Clark a few times. She's a freshman from Madison, Alabama. Usually an attacker, but again, the goalkeeper in the first half here and set up midfield to start the second half. That's Clark right there with the ball. Long pass, looking for Jones on the right side of the box. Jones tried to dribble around Lainey Foster, but lost control of the ball, and that's a goal kick for the Eagles. Good thing that ball got away from Jones because she had her defender beaten and would have had a good opportunity. Of course, it's a lot easier to say that when I'm sitting here at the table watching and talking about it. Much tougher to actually do it. And it's been over 30 years since I played a soccer game. Yeah, Reese, I bet you didn't know how old I was, huh? Yalos at midfield looking for De Silva. De Silva dribbles around Fieri. De Silva now trying to get inside the box. Fieri comes up from behind. De Silva puts a move, fires, and it is knocked up and away. That was a really good job by Kennedy Fisher picking up the save. De Silva on the advance, put 2 moves on her defender, took a good shot, but Fisher with the leap knocked it up and over the crossbar. Her first save, De Silva's 3rd shot, all on goal, and a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Eagles had 1 corner kick in the first half. Andrew took 3. And as usual, Isabel Fialos will take the corner kick. Fialos, a sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida. That one went back towards midfield. And we have a whistle as Lainey Foster is down inside the midfield circle. And the official getting it right, a little bit of a delay on the call, but that was supposed to be a corner kick for TBC. It didn't happen. So Trinity Baptist will now set up for the corner kick. It allows Foster a chance to regroup and get up. Again, the Eagles are playing with 10 today. They have some injuries, and they lost a player off the roster as well. So they're playing with 10. De Silva picks off the pass. And the shot knocked away, hit off one of those two Tiger defenders. I couldn't see who. And now we have a foul called against Andrews, Ashante Cannon. So there were two Tiger defenders who got their bodies in front of De Silva. I couldn't see which one deflected that last shot attempt. De Silva, though, with her fourth attempt of the day. Fonseca standing there with the ball, and as we said a couple times already, she'll go for the goal from this distance. That's what I'm expecting her to do. We've had some fouls called, but a clean game, no yellow cards assigned. Fonseca gets the whistle, goes for the goal, but got under it and put it well over the crossbar. Her fifth attempt. That'll be a goal kick for Kennedy Fisher and the Tigers. Again, Fisher made a really nice save on De Silva's shot just a couple of minutes ago. Kennedy Fisher with her first appearance as the keeper, 5'5", but she had a terrific vertical leap to knock that one up and over the crossbar on De Silva's shot. That one gets away. Here's De Silva with Fisher coming on, and the two collide. Incidental contact. And De Silva gets up gingerly. She's walking slowly. Pagali sends this one upfield. Jones beats everyone to the ball. Torres comes up from behind. Contact, no call. Torres over near the far sideline. Cannon on the defense. Torres bats it out of bounds. It's Andrews' throw-in. Check that, a free kick as a blocking foul was called. Thank you to the official for the update. Nikki Clark getting ready to send this one potentially into scoring position. Nope, instead a tap to Kate Smith. This is Fagali with the ball. Tries to send this one inside the box. Eagles knocked it away, but Andrew comes up with possession. And that's Michaela Dahl knocking it out of bounds, allowing her defensive teammates to get up into position. Galley will take the throw in. 2-1 TBC leads. About 32 minutes remaining. This one goes out of bounds, and it's Andrews' ball. Trinity College of Florida will visit TBC at 4 p.m. this afternoon. We'll end this feed and start up a new one when the gentlemen's game gets underway. Villalobos, as she did throughout the first half, makes a steal. Fonseca looking for De Silva. One to beat, the two collide, and the pass is out of De Silva's reach. And Fisher gets a really good boot. Wind almost completely died down right now. At midfield, Andrew with possession. Pass to the top of the circle. Caitlin Jones sends this one upfield looking for Clark. Clark gets the ball with an open net and scores. The ball took a hop on Fountain. The two ladies collided. Clark came up, took the shot. And I believe they are going to disallow the goal as Nikki Clark is pleading her case. Foul called against Nikki Clark for the collision with Fountain. So no shot officially awarded. Head coach Jason Stewart in his second season. He's from both LSU and Georgia. He's talking with the official right in front of us here about that last call. Clark thought she had tied the score. I thought she had tied the score, but the goal was not allowed. The foul before the shot. Prairie just past midfield, was looking for Clark, who has now moved up into the attacker position. Boast giving chase. Jones ends up with control. Fialos with the steal. And that was Cannon keeping that pass from going towards De Silva. Now the pass to De Silva. A little bit out of her reach, however. And that one sent back to the goalkeeper by Frary. And a German passes to Cannon near the circle. Battle for the ball inside the circle. Fialos unable to get there in time. The pass to Haley Stovall. She gets inside the box, shoots, and Rebecca Fountain with a diving save. Had a little obstructed view from the players. I couldn't quite tell for a moment what had happened, but Fountain kept the ball out of the net. That looked like it would have just barely snuck inside that left post. Stovall with her first attempt. It is on goal, and save number 4 for Rebecca Fountain. Maddie De Silva trying to get around the goalkeeper. She's just going to take a pooch shot, get it past the keeper and into the goal, and the Eagles lead 3-1. Well, De Silva kept herself under control, saw that Fisher was well out of the goal, and all she really had to do was direct it past the keeper, which she did. That is her 10th goal of the season. 5th shot of the afternoon, 4th on goal, and Trinity leads 3-1. That came with approximately 29 minutes remaining. So De Silva with 2 goals, Fonseca with 1. Excellent job by Maddie De Silva. Official says we'll have a water break in about 6 more minutes.
Come on, girls, come on. Be aware, Maddie.
Andrew now trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit. Ball inside the box.
Correct.
Haley Stovall tried to get the shot, but it misdirected off her foot and out of bounds. Her second attempt of the afternoon and a goal kick for the Eagles. Well, Fountain saved Haley Stovall's shot just a minute ago. And then De Silva able to give the Eagles a 2-goal lead. That one got a little bit past De Silva. Andrew with possession. This is Fagali. She's looking for either of 2 inside the box. And good job by Foster to get back there and clear the ball away from the goal. This one is out of bounds past the end line. And it looks like that's going to be a goal kick. Lainey Foster getting back in time and knocking that ball away. And that results in a goal kick after the ball hits off an attacker. TBC Eagles men's team making their way to the field. Some got here a little while ago and started to warm up. Nick Lockridge, the leading scorer for the TBC Eagles men, coming over to say hello. Nick, let's see a few more today.
Yes, sir.
All right. Nick, I remember that hat trick you had last year as well. Okay with me if you do it again this afternoon. All right. He says he's going to do it. Meanwhile, a goal kick for the TBC Eagles. That men's game, again, scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. against Trinity College of Florida. That is a South Region game. Ready to check in is Cielo Murillo at the next opportunity. Fonseca comes away with possession. She tried to find De Silva, but there were 3 defenders in the way. Now the loose ball. De Silva again trying to beat Fisher, but this time Fisher wins the race. Cannon at midfield. Sends this one up towards Trejo. Foster getting in from behind. Trejo fires. Fountain knocks it down and then pounces on top. Rebecca Fountain gets her 5th save of the afternoon. For Trejo, her 5th shot, all 5 on goal, one of those successful. And Rebecca Fountain in a backup role, looking really sharp for the TBC Eagles. This is a freshman, and she's played an excellent goal today. Popped up into the air near midfield. Trejo hit that one really sharply, but Fountain was able to knock it down and then jump on top of it before any rebound attempt was made. Fisher boots that one out of bounds back towards midfield. We've talked about Mercedes Trejo quite a bit this afternoon. This is a 5'3" freshman from Temple High School in Temple, Georgia. She is fast and she has a powerful shot. At midfield, Fonseca with possession. Tried to get it to De Silva, but it was knocked down. Now De Silva takes the pass from Fialos. However, offside's called. She had Ferrari coming up from behind on defense. And a free kick for Andrew. We mentioned Maddie De Silva quite a bit for the Eagles, a freshman from Boynton Beach, Florida. She is the leading scorer and one of the leading scorers in the South region. She has 10 goals now, counting 2 today. Clark passing towards Jones. Got a little bit out in front of it, however. Jones couldn't get there in time, and Fountain did. Fialos knocks this one down. Looking for De Silva, but she got that one way out in front. Fisher will keep it on the ground and send it back to midfield. She had come out of the box, so she had to kick it. Clark finds Stovall up the left side. Dahl on the defense, forcing Stovall toward the corner. She's still close to the penalty box. And the pass inside to Trejo. Trejo fires. That one hit off Foster and missed wide to the left. Well, it looked to me like it hit off Foster, but apparently it didn't. That ball went out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick after the water break with about 22.5 minutes remaining and the TBC Eagles leading 3-1. We'll pause here ourselves and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, clock reset to 21:46. Then the official gave the whistle to start the clock. So we have the accurate time right now with Trinity Baptist leading 3-1, coming up on 21 minutes remaining in regulation. Rebecca Fountain now with 5 saves. This is her first start in goal. She played approximately 9.5 minutes to end the Toccoa Falls College game last week. And she is looking really, really sharp in goal. Her first real opportunity, showing Coach Greg Calder just how well she can defend the nylon. Coach Calder in his second year out of Palm Beach Atlantic University, assisted by Mr. Kyle Griffith. Andrew has held the ball a little bit better the last few minutes. De Silva got that fast break goal. Ball sent to the inside of the box. Jones came up but didn't get a whole lot on the attempt. Trejo fires. That one missed, so not a save for Fountain, because that ball would not have gone into the net. But she does catch the ball in the air, allows her teammates to get upfield. Torres towards midfield. Fialos again with the defensive play. TBC has played really solid defense. Foster, Fialos, Fountain, of course, in goal. Michaela Dahl as well. They've made it difficult for the attackers. German trying to get closer. Had the ball batted up into the air. Back at midfield is Briseda Frary. Frary finds Clark, guarded by Fonseca. Still 19 minutes remaining. Trinity leads by 2. Of course, Andrew does want to pull one closer, but they want a chance to get off a good scoring opportunity. So they're going to use up some of the time. Trinity Baptist, especially if they can get a stop here, could start to work down the clock. There is Clark sending that one toward the top of the box. Stovall to the outside. Now Figali, guarded by Maddie Boast, who's also played solid defense. They back it up outside the box. As Reese was saying, be careful inside that box. And a long shot attempt by Nikki Clark. She got a lot on it, but missed up and away wide to the right. First official shot attempt for Nikki Clark. Now, we all thought she had tied the game with a goal, but there was a foul called on a collision right before she got the shot off. Fialos gets around Cannon. Options to either side. She finds Elizabeth Ruiz. Ruiz, though, will not beat her defender to the ball. Frere wins that race. Nice pass to Haley Stovall, and then gives it up to Trejo. Torres coming up from behind. Trejo gets around, shoots, and scores. Mercedes Trejo beats 2 defenders, gets the shot in, pulls Andrew to within 1. It is 3-2. Give the assist to Briseda Frere. And a whole lot of credit to Mercedes Trejo. Again, she got around 2 defenders. Drew Fountain just a little bit outside the goal box and made a good solid shot into the net. So she has scored both goals for the Tigers. 3-2 is our score with approximately 16:38 left to go. Here's another opportunity for Andrew, but a good defensive play. De Silva coming all the way back. Taps that one out of bounds. Again, no matter who wins this game, give a whole lot of credit to the Eagles playing shorthanded this afternoon. And a shot, not much of an angle, and that one hits the side of the net. Shot taken by Caitlin Jones, her second attempt of the afternoon. Again, she didn't have much of an angle at all. Goal kick for Fountain. Warren couldn't reach the ball in time, so a throw in for Andrew. Andrew has had better ball control in this second half, especially the latter portion of it. The goal by De Silva on more of a fast break. Andrew now looking for the equalizer, and they have about 15 minutes and change to work with. Eagles will concentrate on defense. Of course, if they get the opportunity, they will advance and try to extend the lead. This is Ferrari. Ball knocked down by Boast. Sierra Warren clears the ball away. And Warren trying to get that one past Fisher, but Fisher stays inside the penalty box and is easily able to make the stop. Ball sent quickly up the field to Stovall. Trehu gets around one. Stovall is going to take a shot, but she is called for offsides. Stovall had a golden opportunity. Official says it was on the second pass that the offsides was called. Stovall didn't get off the shot. She heard the whistle. Could be a big break for the Eagles. Fonseca will take the free kick. Gets it past midfield, but only Tigers in the vicinity.
Right there, drop in, Issa. Issa, she's got you beat right now. Drop.
This is Clark. Fonseca taps it away from Clark. Cannon, though, picks up the loose ball. Sends this one inside the box. Fountain will let the ball stay on the ground and then pick it up right before Caitlin Jones gets there, and then contact. And it looks like we're going to have a yellow card called. Okay, yellow card called against Caitlin Jones for the contact with the goalkeeper. And a whistle will stop the play. Looks like the official is still processing the yellow card. We have about 13 minutes remaining. Trinity leads 3-2. So Torres again will set up for the free kick. Looks like Trejo and Jones are trying to knock down that kick. It went right to Clark. And she taps it up and over Fialos. Eagles playing a little volleyball with the feet. Fonseca and Ruiz going for the ball. Loose ball. Michaela Dahl comes up from behind. And De Silva collides with Jones and will get called for the foul. That's going to be a free direct kick. And it looks like Nikki Clark is going to take the kick, and I'm expecting her to try to tie up the score. Not waste any time. It is 3-2. Andrew trails, but has a chance to potentially tie it up. Clark has one shot. And again, I'm expecting her to take number 2 right here. Eagles back up the required 10-yard distance. 3 in the wall. Clark approaches. She's going for the goal and misses wide to the left. Second shot attempt of the afternoon for Nikki Clark. Wind, not much of a factor, so the wind really didn't have any effect on that ball. It's a very gentle breeze, still blowing from left to right. Trinity is going with the wind. Andrew is going into the wind. But again, at the moment, hardly any factor at all. Katie Smith at midfield. 11 minutes remain. Trejo inside the box, puts a move on, but then a defender comes by. I believe that was Fialos. Goes out of bounds. Fialos is still down inside the box. And it looks like we're going to have a stop in play as the trainer is coming out to talk to Isabel Fialos and make sure she is all right. Eagles playing with 10 already. And Fialos trying to get up. Looks like it might be an ankle problem, but she's up on her feet now, getting some attention from the trainer. And we're going to have a whistle and a yellow card called against Coach Stewart. Fialos being helped off the field, so Eagles are down to 9 players. Hopefully Isabel will be all right and we'll be able to get back on and finish this game. So Fialos being helped off. She'll go over to the trainer's table, and looks like her right ankle is what's giving her some trouble. She has played an excellent defense. Also has an assist on one of Maddie Da Silva's goals. She's laughing, so hopefully it's not too serious. Isabel looking really good out there. Hopefully you're all right. Meanwhile, Janae Torres gets the whistle to put us back underway. And this one's going to roll right to us. Reese, you can make the play, and he does. Andrew again looking to tie things up. It's 3-2 TBC. Clark back near midfield. Coming up on about 10 minutes remaining. Prairie guarded by Fonseca. Clark tries to send this one inside. It deflects off a TBC Eagle. Loose ball over near the net and rolls out of bounds. And it appears like we're going to have an Andrew corner kick. Their first of the second half, 4th overall. TBC has had 1 corner kick in each half. Nikki Clark will take the kick. Eagles have 8 defenders plus the goalkeeper. About 9 minutes remain. Clark with the kick in front of the net. This one is going to go out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick, last touched by an Andrew attacker. Fountain got her hands on it, and then it hit off the foot of one of the Andrew players. Not sure which one, but it's a goal kick for the Eagles. Fonseca sends this one towards midfield and out of bounds right around the stripe. And Trinity concentrating now on defense, but looking for an opportunity to advance. They're down to 9. Fialos sitting up at the scorer's table. That's a good sign. Fonseca on the defense, nearly got the ball away. Ferrari gets around Fonseca, takes the shot, and a one-hopper into the hands of Fountain. For Ferrari, that's her second attempt, first on goal, and save number 6 for Rebecca Fountain. Wind is starting to pick up, and it's going with Trinity. And the punt back towards midfield, headed high up into the air. Ferrari able to keep the ball away from Elizabeth Ruiz. Clark guarded by Da Silva. Stovall sends it to Cannon, but Cannon missed the pass, and Eagles clear it back, and now we have a whistle. Looks like it's going to go against Andrew and be a free kick for the Eagles. And no, it's an injury as Sierra Warren is now down. Coach Calder and the trainer now heading out there to take a look at Sierra Warren. Warren had grabbed her hamstring, so that's probably going to mean she is done for the afternoon. Well, timeout with approximately 7 minutes remaining, and we'll be back here on TBC Eagles.